Imagine cooking that dish that will have your friends talking about it, not just for days or weeks, but for months, for years to come. Hello, I'm Shane van der Vossenbosch, and I'm the author of the Run and Food Cookbook. Now, today I'm going to be taking one of those recipes out of my cookbook. It's called Chicken Seizure Salad. Not to be confused with the lesser Chicken Caesar salad. This is Chicken Seizure Salad. It's going to have your friends spewing if they miss out on the chance to have it, and it's going to have your friends spewing if they do get it. What we're going to be doing today is making a recipe that's going to be bringing all the ingredients for a great food poisoning experience together into Chicken Seizure Salad. So here we go, let's do it. As you enter the kitchen, it's always important to wash your hands, the gene swipe, and it's this, there and there. And what that does is it gives a chance for any of that bacteria that's been on your jeans just to jump across onto your hands. Unfortunately, you may have a guest, and in which case you're going to have to use the sink. Step 1, water on. Step 2, hands under. Step 3, hands out. Step 4, water off. Just in case you missed it. So there you have it, little boy technique. Need as much bacteria being brought into the kitchen as possible. Tea towels are fantastic for harbouring bacteria, and this one has been around for a couple days. I suspect it's been around for a week. We've used it for cleaning the benches, we used it for cleaning the floor. This is the perfect tea towel. So let's get started. Here we are, we've got our chicken and we've got our salad. Now, the best bet for a really good case of food poisoning will come from the chicken. And so what we're going to be doing is making sure that we're loading up that bacteria count in the chicken before we even start. So what we're going to do is when we go to the shops and we buy the chicken, we are going to make sure that we leave it in the shopping cart for as long as possible. So we're going to buy it first, we're going to wander around the shops, we're going to get everything else. And then we're going to take it back to the car, have a cappuccino because that's what we do, come back out, drive home, forget about taking it out of the car maybe for an hour or two, suddenly remember, duck out to the car, get it, bring it in and put it in the freezer. Defrosting is magic for food poisoning because what we're going to do is we're going to take it out of the freezer and we're going to put it on the bench and we're going to leave it out for 24 hours on the bench top to defrost. And what that does is it warms the chicken up again and gives that bacteria the chance to grow. Now, when it comes to temperature, the magical temperatures are 5 degrees and 60 degrees because everything in between, that's the danger zone. And we want to keep the chicken in the danger zone for as long as possible. And we've got bacteria all over it. I can just feel it. Oh, it's just magic. And oh, mate, this chicken, it's ready to go. This is going to be an awesome food poisoning experience. Now, the first thing that we need to do is get a chopping board. Nowadays, we've got color-coded chopping boards, which is absolutely fantastic because it allows you to choose your favorite color. Now, personally, I like red because it reminds me of the danger zone. So, here we go. This one's my board. And what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to get ourselves some bacon. And I just need a knife. Okay. And so, you know, we're just going to cut up our bacon and get rid of all the messy bits. Now that we've done our bacon, we can move on to our chicken. And so we've got this beautiful, beautiful chicken breast, and we're just going to cut off those fatty bits. I like chicken breast, thick chicken breast. I like thick chicken breast because that means that the middle of it can be still raw and the outside could be burnt, and you end up with that beautiful combination of bacteria on the inside and charcoal on the outside. Beautiful. We've finished cutting up all of our meat, and so we just need to get rid of the food scraps. So we'll just, now we're set for moving on to the salad. Now we've got this, oh, mate. Okay, so now we've got our lettuce here. So all we're going to do is break that up. So we've got our salad, we've got our chicken. Now we're set for making the sauce to go with it. And the secret with the sauce is going to be raw eggs, because raw eggs are just a fantastic source for food poisoning. And in fact, most of the major food poisoning outbreaks over the last couple of years have involved raw eggs. And when you think about where eggs come from, it doesn't take too much imagination to work out why these are so good. So what we want to do is we want to get the little remnants of chicken poo that's on the outside loaded up with salmonella into our dressing. So here we go. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. Oh, 5-second rule. Oh. Okay. And that's enough. Thanks to the magic of video, we've managed to combine our raw egg, our mustard and our oil combined with high quality vinegar to make this beautiful sauce. And so we've now got the million-dollar question. Which one is going to give you food poisoning? Is it going to be the chicken or is it going to be the sauce? The chicken's been cooked, which means that most of the bacteria has been actually eliminated. So unfortunately, we've destroyed most of the potential that's within the chicken. And with the mayo, yeah, it's got this raw egg in it, but not now. It's going to take a couple of days to really mature and do some damage. So it was a little bit of a trick question. Mayo is not going to give you food poisoning straight away. Chicken's not going to do it. We're going to have to head back in time for me to explain what's going to give you food poisoning. So here we go. So here I am, start of the day, film crew haven't rocked up yet, but I've got my chicken here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fantastic product. It's called Glitterbug Potion. Now, Glitterbug Potion is normally used for hand washing training. And what you do is you just squirt a little bit on your hands and you pretend it's a moisturizer and you just rub it in. And then what you do is you get your students to go wash their hands, come back again, and this is the magic. You get a UV torch and you shine it on and your hands just absolutely glow. Now in theory, if I wash my hands, most of that should be gone. So it's used for hand washing training. But what I've done is I've put it on the chicken. And so now, when I move the torch over the chicken, look at that, just absolutely glowing. Now from your point of view, just pretend all of that glowing stuff is bacteria, and you can just see that I have just got this absolutely magical bacteria loaded chicken just waiting for me to come along in a couple minutes time and cook that. So here we go. You guys are going to go back to the future. I'm going to go back to the loo and let's watch what happens to that bacteria, and this is going to reveal the killer. Here we go. See you soon. And so if I get my UV torch and shine it on the chicken, what we suddenly discover is actually the chicken's not glowing. There's no bacteria on the chicken because we've cooked it all. We've heated it all off. But check this out. If I take the torch and move it over to the chopping board, remember, this is where I cut the chicken. It is now coated with bacteria. Have a look at that knife. Look at that for killing potential. Oh, just magic. If I look at my hands, look at that, just coated with bacteria. Oh mate, this is just a disaster waiting to happen. Here we go, Agatha Christie moment. Who is the killer? And the answer is down here. Look at that salad. The salad is the killer. All of that glowing stuff, bacteria, guaranteed to give you food poisoning. Serve that up to your grandmother and you can safely bet that she will be dropping you out of the will. What's happened is that we've taken something like dangerous chicken and we've made it relatively safe. We've managed to take all of that great bacteria and moved it onto the lettuce, and we've turned the lettuce into a fantastic killing force. Food poisoning guaranteed, but it gets better. My recommendation is make in bulk. Make it in bulk. Make it in bulk. And that way, in 2 or 3 days' time, pull that out of the fridge and that's going to be beautiful. Leave the salad out overnight, come back the following day, eat the leftovers. Oh, mate, you'll have them heaving in no time. The secret, chicken Seizure salad, take the bacteria from the chicken, get it onto the salad, and you've got a winner. Well, there you go. Chicken Seizure salad. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Just remember though...
This video is a parody and is intended for entertainment value. All characters within it are fictional. Any resemblance to your mother-in-law's cooking is purely coincidental. Food safety should be taken seriously and should not be laughed at. We take no responsibility for anyone who's dumb enough to try and reproduce something they find online.
But just remember that the book is always better than the movie. In this case, the book is the Rotten Food Cookbook. The movie, Rotten Food... Okay, just back off. Thanks, Andrew. No. Back off, back off, back off. Okay, the Rotten Food Cookbook, fantastic read. So if you want your copy, www.rottenfoodcookbook.com.au. Grab your copy today. But the other product that you saw me use was Glitter Bug Potion. Fantastic. Thanks, Andrew. Just, wait. Do you have it? Okay.
All right, I got it.
Got it, good. Okay, Glitter Bug. Glitter Bug. Get your potion today, glitterbug.net.au. But on a serious note, we hope that this video will save at least one life. We hope we've made our point in a fun way. Enjoy, and bye now. Hey Andrew, do you want a sandwich?
You all right?
You're going to love this one. I have spent all day making it for you. You still got the trots?